Good evening, and I know we're supposed to answer the 9 questions today within our 5 minutes, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, my name is Frank Talerico. I'm the City Commissioner in Seat 1 presently. I've been a resident of Margate for over 30 years. I've served on the Commission for 18 years. Some of the things I can best be proud of are certain projects we got started with our city. The Margate Messenger was a city newsletter. We have a Margate Community College where citizens can enroll and learn about the inner workings of our city. I think our next class is in January, I believe. We need to get more people out there. So if you're interested, join up. It's free and you can learn all about the city. Any questions you have, maybe you can see what's going on and gives you a better perspective of how things work in our city. We have transportation for our seniors that need to go to doctor's appointments. There's free transportation available through the senior center for them. We have uniform roadside memorials. We've changed the elections law. The reason we're all running now in November, we changed the law about a year or two ago. Saves the city $88,000 as opposed to having an election in March of 2013. So this will be the trend now. So we save the citizens a lot of money. We started an annual food drive for the needy last year that was very successful for the holidays. Term limits for commissioners came through us. We have quality sports for our youth. And we've attracted over 1,000 new jobs in our city. Saveology is one of them. We're on Coconut Creek Parkway. I'm trying to answer some of the questions they have from the chamber, and they're good questions too. Right to the point. What makes you qualified to run for office? Well, I'm experienced. I like to think that I have integrity, stability, vision for what's coming up and what's best for our city, knowledge, respect, and concern. Those are important words, and I try to live by those words. They asked us how we would balance the budget. Well, according to the state of Florida statutes, we have to have a balanced budget. So no matter what we want to do, we can't operate in the red. Have to have a balanced budget, and we've passed a balanced budget this year. No increase in our millage rate. Actually, our millage rate went down a little bit. We haven't had to compromise services. We haven't had to lay people off, and the city continues to do a good job under the direction of our city manager, Mr. Blau. The third one, what 2 or 3 things would you change to accentuate the city and why? Well, about 2 weeks ago, I was up in Cleveland, Ohio, which happens to be my hometown, and they had a conference there about marketplaces. There's an interesting website. You might want to check it out. It's called Project for Public Spaces. And the city of Cleveland has a place called the West Side Market, and they were celebrating their 100th anniversary. It's the second national landmark to be recognized by the United States. And it's quite a facility. We're not trying to duplicate that here, but what we're trying to look at is to duplicate the concept. An open-air market, fruits and vegetables on the outside, and an indoor market on the inside with bakeries, candies, candle makers, what have you. Foods, restaurants, and so on. The other thing I'd like to do is have more events too if this comes to fruition. One of the things that's nice about this and what they taught us at this conference up there is when you build a facility like that, it's not only a destination for the people in the area, it brings the people together in the community. It's a socialization mechanism. People get acquainted with one another, just like the old days when you used to go walking down the street in your local markets and so on. This has a very good effect on people. And it's like Pike's Market they have in Seattle, the Reading Market in Pennsylvania, something of that nature. The thing we want to do also is to make us a destination site, but the way to do that is when you have public-private partnerships. That's how you get business involved with the city, where you work together, not just the city's over here, the business person, developer's over here. You work together. You name a point person, the go-to person, be it the economic development director or a planner, whoever meets the need there, and they will go to that person and try to get the project done as quickly as possible. And they talk about what can the chamber do? What can we do to support the Chamber of Commerce? We all need to listen to one another. I think that's an important thing. Everybody says things, you hear all this talk and rhetoric, but you really have to listen to what's going on out there. Listen to what the chamber has to say, listen to what the city has to say, and work together and work on events. We co-sponsor events. I think once we can still keep going with that, it's very beneficial for everyone. Let's see. They talked about a 5-day work week. Well, I want to keep, we don't want to go back to a 5-day work week. We want the 4-day work week.
Frank, thank you very much.
Oh.
That's the end of your time.
Oh.